Where are we going?
Camping!
So we woke up nice and early this morning as we planned on going camping yesterday. So it's so last minute, so spontaneous. We loaded up the car last night so we don't have to worry about it this morning. And it's roughly around a 2-hour drive until we get there, so let's go. So we've just arrived. It took us about 2 hours to get here and the drive up was really scenic. Now it's time for the risky bit because we didn't actually make a reservation. So we did call them to make sure they were open, but we're here now and we're going to try and get a spot. It should be okay because I'm guessing it's really quiet. So fingers crossed. We got in! So luckily we got a spot, so we're just gonna go and find which pitch we want, set up the tent. The woman in reception was really nice and she was telling us about all the best hikes for tomorrow, and there's a really cool cave that we want to check out. So we're gonna find our spot and set up the tent. So already this place is actually looking beautiful. There's just trees everywhere and it's so quiet. I don't think anyone's in here. We were just saying that we think all like the caravans and everything that are left here are probably just left here and then people coming over at the weekends or something. But we've picked this spot right next to the loo, and the reason for that is because we've got our electric box right on site, and my favourite point is that there's sinks there as well, so we can do our washing up literally straight away, which makes life so much easier. And because it's so quiet here, I don't think people are going to be going back and forth to the toilets. So to camp here for one night with a tent and to bring your car in, for your electric, for the Wi-Fi, it's €25. And I'm not sure if that price goes up and down depending what time of the year it is, but you're probably wondering why we're not wild camping, and it's actually illegal to wild camp in Spain. So we always like to try and get a nice campsite in nature with a few hiking points nearby. So we're just going to set up the tent and I think it's time for a bit of lunch. So yeah, that literally took me about a minute to blow up. These are really good earbuds. We got ours from Decathlon, so this is the one we have. If you're interested in getting the same one, it's really comfortable and it's really long as well, which is good because I'm quite tall. I don't like my feet hanging off the end, so this is long enough for me. Yeah, I think it's really comfortable. And this is a really good point to remember. If you're going in a couple, you would probably think, oh, we'll get a double airbed or a king size airbed. But you know when like one of you moves over in the night and it affects the other one, you're moving around? We've got 2 singles and we use king size sheets, and when one of us moves around in the night, the other one of us can't feel it. So it literally makes so much difference. So consider that when you're buying your airbed. You see these Tupperware boxes that we've got here? We've got a little one and a big one. These are ridiculously handy if you like to camp often, because every time we decide to go, we've already got everything we need pretty much already stored in these, and then we just keep them in the wardrobe. So instead of having to pack and then unpack every time we go, we have everything sorted already. So we're pretty much all set up now. It's actually really handy that we've decided to stay next to the sinks because I like washing my hands a lot. Let me give you the brief tour. So this is our like front area where we're gonna make dinner here. We've got our 2 chairs with us, cool box. You've probably seen this. If you've watched my other camping vlog, you might have seen how we set up already, but I'll show you again anyway, just in case. So yeah, we've just brought loads of water with us. And Yeah, I love that we've got this whole conservatory area. It gives us loads more room. I can actually stand up in it. I don't feel too claustrophobic. This is our bedding area, and again, this is a really big area as well, so we love this. I can't believe how much we actually paid for this tent, you know, because this is in Decathlon, brand new, for around 200. And I went on Marketplace on Facebook to look for a second-hand one, and this one had only been used once and they were selling it for €70. So we've had an absolute bargain. It was pretty much brand new. Thank you. So we've just finished lunch and just chilled out for a while, and I'm just looking at the map that the woman gave me at reception, and she did circle Cova Bolumini, which was one of the main places that we wanted to see on the hike tomorrow, but she says that you can't drive there, you have to walk. But I've just looked on Google Maps and it said it's a 10-minute drive and then you have to walk a bit. So we're thinking we might actually try and do that today, because I would like to see it, and then that means if we see that today, then that gives us a different hike for tomorrow. So yeah, I think we're going to get ready and try and find Cova Bolumini. So we drove as far as we could, but the road is cut off. But from here it's an 18-minute walk, so we're just going to do it, and yeah, hopefully we find it. Although the sun is shining and it is really warm, I've put this headband on because if you are like me at all, if there's any cool wind, I get really bad earache. So I bought this headband from Primark. I think it was only about €2 or something. But I wear this every time I go hiking or cycling, and it just protects my ears from the wind and stops them aching. So if you're anything like me, get one of these. I'm so excited to see it, and we haven't seen anyone else on this trail so far, so we might be the only ones there. And as I've seen on Instagram, this is a really popular Instagram spot. And while I'm on the subject, if you do have Instagram and you don't already follow me, get on there and follow MillieMoments __. Right, there's no snakes in this grass. Whew, this is pretty scary actually. It's not well signposted where the thing actually is, so we've kind of gone off trail and kind of walking up this rough bit. The views are already amazing from here, but I actually have no idea where I am. Rona's just following on there. We've looked on Google Maps and it does say it is in this direction, so let's hope it is. This is a cool little spot right here. You've got this tree looking over that beautiful view. I just got a few photos there, I'll put them in here. But I think we are heading in the right direction because I can see a few signs up there. So we're going to keep walking up this bit. Wish us luck! We're really having trouble finding it. It's not clearly signposted at all. Yeah, we're kind of just guessing there, but we don't want to go too far off trail because... Is that it? Is that it? Oh my god, that might be it. Yes, I think we found the trail again. Oh, wow, we found it. Wow. So I think the photo area, what people usually get their pictures in, is over there. But at the moment, Ronan's just walked up there inside the cave. So I'm gonna go up there and we'll have a look what's inside. Oh my God, this is massive. This is that bit in like a horror movie where all the bats fly out. So it's actually really cold in the cave. So we're gonna come out and carry on walking in the sun, warm us up a bit. So it's after getting really cold, so I put my coat on and my scarf, and I'm actually in bed underneath the covers. Ronan's sitting there with his woolly hat on, and we were sitting out the front of the tent, but it was just freezing. I don't think we've brought as much bedding as we should have. So to warm ourselves up, we're gonna have a nice cup of tea. So it's got really cold now and we've decided to put the dinner on now. We're having potatoes, sausages and beans, as we thought that would be really easy. We've actually bought vegetarian sausages, so we thought if they defrosted in the cool box, then we won't get food poisoning. So let's see how this turns out. So we're not having the best of luck. Literally one of the gas things have turned off and we don't know if the wind blew it out or we're running out of gas, which if we're running out of gas, that would be awful right now because the sausages are still raw. Yeah, the mashed potatoes ready, sausages are raw, we haven't got the beans on yet. We forgot salt, we forgot butter, we forgot ketchup, I forgot everything. So because the sausages were taking so long to cook, I've actually cut them all up into like little tiny pieces, and it is helping cook them a little bit quicker, so I think we're doing all right. So I never actually showed you the dinner because like by the time we'd cooked it and cut it all up and put it all together, it was just a mess basically. But it tasted nice, everything was cooked properly, and then I put grated cheese on top. Sorted, it was lovely. We're gonna do the washing up now, so it's all done. And yeah, I think we're just gonna chill. We've got some biscuits with us, so we'll have some tea and biscuits. Got a game of Uno, and because there's Wi-Fi here, we might also watch a bit of Netflix. So we're going to leave it there. We've had a really nice day today, but we're going to go to bed, have an early night because we are waking up fresh and early tomorrow and going on a long hike for the day. So make sure to tune in next week for part 2 and see what we get up to. Good night.